Hey everyone. Obviously, most of you are going to be watching this after I've done this live, but just in case you are watching live, I'm just going to be going through some fun decks that I've built recently, just using some of the new PMA cards or just finding new synergies with existing cards and just going through just fun stuff. Not really going to be showing off any decks that are necessarily built for any objectives. So, um, this is usually like the best place to actually showcase these types of decks because um, I can be a lot more loose and free and just kind of change things around on the fly as I play with them if I need to. But also, I can kind of talk you through some of the decisions I make. Um, Demolition Field is such a good card. It's like in almost all of my decks right now because it just does so much for you. Not only does it get you a ton of, or not only does it really just clear the field, but it also can potentially get you a decent amount of mana. So let's see. I like getting Villainous Wealth out and just start stealing things from my opponent. Holy crap, how are you still awake, my man? Working the late night stream shift. Yeah, I had some. I was supposed to be. Like, I actually, a lot of times work kind of late, but something happened. Power went out where I normally work, so I was like, well, I can't really do much else, so I might as well stream for a bit here. But yeah, this is just showing off some Puzzle Masters 2 cards. And loving Olamog. He's in a lot of my latest decks as well. I'll take a Leyland, sure. And use Demolition Field to my advantage. Just basically steal, well, not steal, but basically clear out any nasty supports. I mean, good luck keeping a Vanguard around if you're, even if you're playing Guff when you have Demolition Field out. Checks out. Seems pretty nuts. How am I liking Ulamog? Oh man, you know, I play so much removal that he actually doesn't grow that often because I'm just too busy clearing things off the board, and he doesn't trigger his plus. He doesn't trigger his buff unless there's something that you destroy, so or exile. So he kind of stays relatively small bodied a lot of times, but um, I'd rather just play it safe a lot of times than rely on trying to grow him. But other than that, I mean, he's a monster. Especially when you have like Rakdos and these and Olamog down, and then I don't know if you had Cityscape Leveler or some other creature that just destroys things every turn, then yeah, good night. Speaking of things being pretty nuts, are you setting me up for a joke? I feel like you are, but I'll play along. No, I've not heard. What do you got? This is Demolition Field. Um, Gets you a lot of mana too, and it's kind of. I mean, ever since I got Desert, which is a card I will show in a deck pretty soon, I think. Ever since I got Desert, I've just been doing alternate ways of gaining mana besides gem conversion. And so I've been using like Demolition Field and Desolate Mire and stuff a lot more. Oh yeah, yeah, I caught you. Yeah, the white puppy. Yeah, what's her name? Felia. Yeah, I love that card. I actually read the card wrong when I first got it, so or when I first was previewing these cards, and nobody really called me out on it. I wonder if they were just silently snickering at me. But they, yeah, that card is great. It starts working the turn you play it too, because if there's anything in my opponent's graveyard, it just snatches it right out when you at the end of your turn, which is pretty cool. Um, oh yeah, I got a what's it called? Stole a gauntlet. You're always friendly. I don't know. You were talking about all these practical jokes earlier that you played. Okay, so that was deck one. What's the next one? I just kind of lined them up in my event deck slot so I could easily find them as I go. What's the next one? Come on. Just don't want to skip past any. Oh, oh yeah. This is that Liliana of the Veil with the I wanted to share this little bug I found. Or it wasn't me who found it, it was actually someone from Discord. I don't even know if he wants to say, but I believe it's getting looked at. But you can actually make Liliana of the Veil even worse of a planeswalker to face than she already is currently. Am I going to get any more PM2, or are you going to save for Red Wall now? Um, yeah, my plan is actually what I like to do, what I was doing before when I was trying to collect PMA was oh yeah, Ripples of Undeath is great for her too. Um, I saved up enough to, or I plan on saving up enough crystals to be able to buy um, 5 premium packs when the next set drops, and then with the excess beyond that, every time I hit 250 crystals, uh, I'll spend that on PM2. So I think it'll take me if I did the math right, I think it was like 1,850 crystals. So whenever I hit that number, then I'll spend on a PM2 pack. Oh, shoot. Oh, what's this? No, I don't want to. Some app update being able. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you for catching that for me. That's annoying. Probably have to do that soon and maybe look at screen a little more. Um, let's see. I think I'm gonna get Desert down on the next turn here. Yeah, Desert down, and then see if I could make this happen. Okay, got your Vindicator from you. Do this. Okay. Got -8. See, look at that -8 happening in the top right corner there. Um, right now, Veil's triggering off of the mana off of, or yeah, Desert is triggering off of the Veil token on your opponent's side, which definitely should not be happening, but it was something that I brought to the developer's attention there. Yeah, well, fortunately, a lot of people don't have Desert yet, and I say that for a lot of different reasons, not just for this bug, but this card is gonna, I don't, I've maybe run into Desert like once or twice the entire time I've been playing. I mean, the entire time that OTJ has been out. So either people just don't have it yet, or they don't like to build around it. But um, it's a great card as long as you don't play a lot of conversion. Okay, we get into a little bit more fun. Um, I thought I had one. Oh yeah, this is Luca Bound to Ruin. It doesn't have to be Luca Bound to Ruin, but he's actually okay at getting things out on the field. But this is just a very fun green and red deck that can really just win very fast. All right, good night, man. It was good chatting with you for a bit here, and yeah, uh, see you in the chat. I'm sure Discord chat. I mean. Yeah, put the energizing link token down. It just helps to get things out a little quicker. Um, there we go. Get some Trostani gems activated. That was sweet. I don't usually get to pop three in a turn like that. But this will get me really close to winning already. You'll see. Yeah, right here. Done already. So you could throw this deck into any red and green planeswalker you want. He happens to be alright at casting creatures pretty quickly, so that's why I use him for training grounds sometimes. I hate his low life total, but other than that, um, I'm a lot higher on him than I was when I first got him, but I think it's mainly due to the meta right now being pretty out of control when it comes to um, green. Oh yeah, this one's fun. Nicole Bolts the Ravager. So again, another Olamog deck. This one I actually built for mana burn. So this is actually the one deck I'm using for an event that I'm going to be showcasing here. But it's pretty much not really reliant on mana bonuses for cut your losses is only there Um, oh, sorry. I meant conversion, not mana bonuses. So these are the kinds of things that I cut out when I'm doing these as proper videos. But yeah, cut your losses is there for hitting the objective, but everything else is just built to get you mana without converting. Simulation, always great because it can shut down most people's enter the battlefield strategies. Ripples of Undeath is there to help me get to his loyalty abilities, which is really where his strength is. And I'm one fun thing that I was doing with this one is that, or one thing I took into account, and shout out to whoever said this in Gauze's um, Discord. I believe it was in Gauze's Discord, but um, if you use, um, yeah, it'll come back to me when I get there. But yeah. Oh, right. It was, if you get to Ripples of Undeath and are able to get to his third ability, and then you cast Jin Gitaxias, you pretty much. Oh, that was Desert doing that, by the way. You pretty much lock your opponent out of being able to cast cards forever because Ripples of Undeath is going to just continuously give you enough loyalty to be able to cast that over and over again. So, or trigger that ability over and over again. And so he just really can shut an opponent down. So let's see if I get there. He's definitely a slow play walker no matter how you slice it. Like even with this guy, if I had more mana generators out on the field, that would make things a little easier on me. Doesn't usually take this long to get there, but at least we are keeping the field clear. Now we can switch to this flip side and then hopefully start dominating here. See if we can get connecting the dots down and then Jin Gitaxias. Okay, sweet. So we should get Jin Gitaxias the next turn. Hmm, that sucked. Don't need a single, or don't need to cut your losses because it's not really going to do much for us. Where are we at here? Put another, oh my god, no, I'll put a Desolate Mire down. Oh, Nog. I think I got Ripples of Undeath down, or no, I think it's just his ability there. His little permanent support doing things for me. Okay, so we got Desert. Okay, finally get one of these down, and then basically shut him off. That's fun. Okay, here we go. The ripples of undeath down. Okay, so yeah, from here on out, it's going to be really hard for him to do much of anything. And I should be exiling my hand a bit more. Clear his side a bit better. And then, yeah, just make sure that little Bolas token is safe and secure, and it's going to be really difficult for a Johnny of all planeswalkers to do much. Still going to be a long, possibly very boring battle, but we'll get there. So from here on out, I can just keep exiling creatures from my hand and just keep getting them on the board from connecting the dots. And so he's going to need a very lucky cascade to pull himself out of the hole he's in right now. And it's just kind of a slow squeeze. And then we will just make our way through to victory. A Johnny, no matter what, just takes too long to win against, even if you're in complete control of the match. So he's still one of the more annoying planeswalkers to go against, even if you just basically render him useless, as I have here. What if I should throw a Commodore Guff or something into this deck? That might be a little more useful than some of my other cards in here. I don't know. Should I take out Villainous Wild? I don't even. Problem is, I wouldn't know what to take out. But let's see what we got here. Here we are. Oh, I don't have Villainous Wealth in here. What should I take out? Desolate Mire, maybe? That's like the closest thing I can think of to take out. Hmm. Maybe I could just do no Traxa and Guff instead. See how this one goes. Good. Early connecting the dots is always nice. Definitely want that desert down. I really can't stand his mana gains. They're just so bad. Virtual Courage. Not too worried about either of those right now, but where are we going to be at? Okay, don't like that. No, that was what I wanted the most. Okay, let's reset. Okay, we got desert at least. Okay. Oh, that was probably the wrong play. Oh well. Okay, I'll go there. That's good. Ripples of Death gets me mana. Um, or loyalty. And then next time he plays a creature, I'll flip him. Yep. Okay. Great. So now hopefully I can get my loyalty up and then use his third ability token to get a lot more mana from my Commodore Guff. And then, yeah, great. Okay. Gain loyalty here. Um, this one's going a bit better. Do I have? Yeah, I think I have connecting the dots down, right? Yes. Let me get more Olamogs down. So now my win con is gonna be to just continuously pump up my third ability token and then just wait until I can one shot with Commodore Guff. See if that works at all. So okay, great. Another Guff token or another Guff support on the battlefield, and then yeah, let's see. Just to make it hurt a little more, put another bolus token down. And then let's see how much damage we ended up doing there. Like I said, it's not a fast deck, but if you're a control player, you might like that one. So what are we at? 89 damage, respectable. Definitely better if I were to build around the Jet, or yeah, if I want to do more damage, I could build around the Jessica support, but um, that one that one has some potential. I mean, just go ahead and put him in there. And bam. All right, moving on. Oh yeah, this one was one I just built this today around Grim Servant. And Grim Servant, new PM2 card. When its creature enters the battlefield, pick one of the first 4 cards in your library, fetch that card, and destroy the others. Then that card gains X mana. X is the number of corrupted gems. At the beginning of combat on your turn, corrupt 2 gems. So I'm not really playing it so much for the mana gain. I just don't like corrupt gems enough to build around them. So I'm just mostly using it for the graveyard destruction and the fetch. Blossoming Tortoise is going to also help with the destruction of your library. Felix 5 Boots is going to be comping them every turn, so you can cast them. New instances, or new reinforcements of them, I should say, every turn. And then everything else is kind of what I was doing before. Demolition Field, Desolate Mire, Ripples of Undeath. Villainous Wealth is good too because you can sometimes steal some really useful cards for yourself as you go. And yeah, it's a very fun deck. Okay, so I think I'll go with Villainous Wealth first because I could probably steal some mana generation from our lovely opponent here. Okay. Huh. You went for a weird match there. Alright, let's see what we got. Animus Awakening, Nissa's Revelation. Well, Animus Awakening might give us something there. Leave more green gems out for it to convert into. It kind of worked. Man, usually they go straight for um your countdown gems. Not this time. Okay, yeah, grab a meeting of the 5. Stole a soul of emancipation. I don't like that. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, and another soul. Well, actually, another soul of emancipation isn't gonna. It's only gonna stall, but that's fine. We can stall. Okay. So here's the cool thing about her third ability. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to. Oh yes, thank you for gather the pack. That's perfect. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create that Zendikon token. When it when you cast a creature, return the first creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Creature gains +X/+X, gains Berserker, and gains X mana. So let's see if we even have much in our graveyard right now. Okay, we have something. Grab the Ripples of Undeath. Choose my library. Grab Demolition Field. I think I need that right now. Or is it the Desolate Mire? I can't remember. Alright. So we got our Boston Tortoise. It's going to destroy stuff. So is Grim Servant. Oops. Shouldn't have done that, but we'll hopefully get this back with our Tortoise. I forgot that I was casting a bunch of Tamios, which also helps. So we're just going to be making an eternal march of creatures. Okay, I'll do this. Destroy. Destroy. Don't need the tortoise right now. Wow, we got a lot of tortoises. Tortai in our hand. Let's grab a Meeting of the Fly. Now we have 7 corrupted gems on the board, so that's a decent amount of mana, really. Not that I needed it at that point, but yeah, super fun deck because look at how many creatures you're able to cast over and over again. This will probably work for uh, certain events where you have to cast creatures of a certain amount of toughness. You get Felix and Demo Field to say, oh, you're gonna love Demo Field. Felix is cool too. I think he's a slightly more niche than um, than people maybe took him for in the beginning, but definitely a good creature, just not like a must include in all sorts of decks. Um, oh, okay. This is my Echoes of Eternity Vance Cannon deck. Um, this will probably get this card to be nerfed, but I just want to share with you guys this deck. Apparently, a lot of people. Um, oh, it's the one that you showed us. Actually, it was the Liliana bug. I don't think a lot of people are going to even be able to exploit it for a while because it's a um, it's a card that not a lot of people are going to have at this point. And even if they do, I don't know if they really are going to want to play it a lot. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but I'm I sent the bug report to the devs already as well, so um, it will likely be fixed in not too long anyway. Octi got back to you. I don't know if it was Octi that was supposed to get back to you from the grave. Still looking for my Echoes of Eternity. Sweet, here it is. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I was giving you a hard time. um. Oh wow. So what's his face keeps you from doesn't die if he doesn't attack, or doesn't make you kill something of yours if he doesn't attack. Interesting. Kind of good to know. Okay, here we go. Discover. Healer of the Pride. Okay, we got some enlist gems on the board. I think I'll do this play first. Does it really still say Octagon support? That's kind of funny. Oh wait, did I lose my Echoes of Eternity? Is that what happened here? Dang it. Oh no, I want my Vance. This guy's being a pain. Sure. And loot. Really? Okay, well, um, shoot. I guess I will get rid of some of these. Try and get my Vance back out. Where is Vance? Well, I don't know if my sloppy play is going to inspire anybody to nerf this combo. Look, seeing as how difficult it has been to even get it going, we'll probably be using that a little bit more. Draw into advance. No. Fine. I guess I could do that. Here we go. Oh. Okay, so how long is it going to take for me to get these cards on the board? Um, no good matches. Desert? Vance? Okay, if I could get Vance down, I should probably show off a bit here in the next turn. Oh, crap. God. Dahlia again. Maybe not. Okay, well, at least we got Echoes of Eternity down this time. Um, save advance. Put that one down. Then just hopefully hit it the next turn. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Echoes of Eternity still around. So let's do it. Evolving Wilds. Don't need any of that. Alright, let's go. Let's win. Sick of you. Yeah, so that's Echoes of Eternity, putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana into each colorless card that I cast. So it makes a copy, put 6 mana into it because I had 6 improved gems on the board. That is enough to just continuously cast a spell, and then that is what happens. You just do a little spitball him to death with Ripley Vance. So that is how that combo works. It usually doesn't take that long to get there, but that's just how it is when you're recording sometimes. It just gives you the just gotta go by the raw footage. So that is definitely a problematic combo, and I'm sure at some point it'll be fixed, but couldn't tell you when. Oops. Did we get a did an event end? Oh, okay. Yeah. Fibble through. Okay, where are we at? Oh, this Teferi L. Jackson deck is so fun. It doesn't have anything to do with knights, but I just like his abilities. His first ability, especially. And yeah, this deck is just all about getting Olimog and Philia on the board and just shredding through with enough of your other cards here. Shout out to Wolfgar from Discord who put us onto the idea of Virtue of Knowledge and Blade of Shared Souls, making copies of Olimog, and that's just going to be every time you cast these cards in tandem with each other, you're going to be copying Olimog and getting two things off the board just right off the bat. And then, I guess if you wanted to, you can put in Felix, because, oh wait, is Felix not blue? Oh yeah, Felix is blue. So you can put in Felix and just basically copy an Olimog in the same way. If you can get some creatures and stuff into their exile, even better. But I didn't really build for that. This deck is really built more for keeping safe. And then if you're able to build up your Olimog through exile, then great. Otherwise, we're just going to be copying him to get him beefier. But he is a pretty decent sized creature. 7/7, nothing to shake a stick at. You get Virtual Knowledge, follow the bodies. Okay. Um, we can do. Let's do this. This seems weird, but going with my gut. Desert down. Okay. So fall down into a blue match. Huh. Just stole their pie wielder out from him. Mm, how do I get Olimog on the board? This version of the deck might be too slow, and I might want to put Villainous Wealth back into it. It's not usually this hard to get mana going, but at least Philia is helping to keep me safe, which is always good. Okay, cool. Olimog. Copy a Blade of Shared Souls. Yeah, why not? So we'll get another Olimog, another Blade of Shared Souls. That was a bit slow. I wanted to run that again and see if I actually do want that in there. Need to build a deck around Ashling. Oh, yeah, I don't have that card yet. Apparently it's bugged, I want to say. I think Nalthazar said something about it being bugged. But honestly, that doesn't surprise me. Just about every PM2 card has had something wrong with it, it seems. So it seems to be they're just letting us find the bugs for them. Um, let's try this one more time. Okay, this might be a slog of a match. Capricorn 907 I think is pretty good. And Quintorius Canned is not one that's fun to play in a long match. Don't need Blade of Shared Souls right now, so I'll exchange it for a lock and load. Okay. Unless he gets something on the board, then I probably want to keep that, but he did not. Virtual Knowledge, Demon Fear, oh well. That's almost the same thing. But at least there's Ophelia. And then a Demolition Field. Demolition Field, I need that. Olmog. Don't need quite yet. Okay. Maybe I could do Follow the Bodies into Follow the Bodies and get that going. No. Did not have enough in the grave. Take a Demon Inferior to throw at him. Okay. Don't like that at all. Never like the Arachnus on the battlefield. on their side. God, these cascades. Get rid of this Rakdos once and for all. No, I don't like that. To do this again. Maybe I'll steal something from them. That did not work. This is not going well. But let me get those guys off the board. Another Rakdos. Will you just leave me alone? Tried to building a deck with Metastatic Angel, Creation of Avacyn, but I could only get it to activate it properly once. Is that, how does that work again? So Creation of Avacyn creates a bunch of angels, and then when you stack them up, they proliferate, right? And then from there, they just, it's supposed to be a loop, right? The way it's worded, at least. Okay, I'll get Ulamog and Born. Ophelia would be nice. This would be a nice sequence if I could get it to go. Anything good? Should I just go into a green? Is that enough mana? God, this is rough. Okay, I've not had this much issue with this deck before, so I'm definitely putting Villainous Wealth back in. We finally get. Each angel makes it read that last chapter, and for some reason I couldn't get it to trigger Ball or life insurance. I don't know. Okay. Well, now we got a sexy beast there with Olamah. Thank you for putting so much stuff into your exile for me. From here, it should be a little easier to gain control with the match again. Yeah, let's go into a Blade of Shared Souls. If I can. I don't see anything, obviously, that will get me there. Okay, so let's do this with Villainous Wealth in again. That card is great. 2 free cards a turn, or, full mana cards a turn, but you know what I mean. 2 full mana cards a turn, even if they're bad cards, can be beneficial. Stuff I can sacrifice to its first ability. Okay, does this one have Villainous Wealth in it? Let's check that. Yes, it does. Okay. So this will be interesting because I can steal his stuff, he can steal my stuff. Yeah, Villainous Wealth. Get that out as soon as I can. I love playing this card early. Can we get another Olmog? I'm not too worried about that. This is annoying, but okay, how do you do that? Oh, key to the vault. Wow, okay. Well, let's just go ahead and get rid of everything you're planning on doing. Only thing that sucks about playing Demolition Field against Oko is that he can he benefits from a lot of your gem pops himself. But most of the time, you'd rather him have just 3 mana in as a price to pay for popping one of his supports. Most of the time, not always. Sweet, got an Olimog down. I guess I can put it down Atraxa. She's a little better to put down than a Blade Coil that's already ETB'd. That's weird. How come I only drew 5 cards? Or 4 cards? Isn't he supposed to draw 5? What's that about? That's weird. I guess I'll do that. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Does it always only draw 4? I thought it was draw 5. No? Huh. Have I just not played with Days and Doing in such a long time I forgot how it works? Where are we at? Where is it in my Days and Doing? Okay. Sorry. Both players draw 5 cards. Why am I only drawing 4 cards? Huh. What's that about? I mean, I guess I don't mind for this deck because I'm um no, it needs to see level actually. Because I want room in my hand for um 2 cards to steal, but why did Days and Doing only draw me 4 cards? Answer that mystery for me. Bling. That. I guess if I want to take out Blade of Shared Souls or something like that for Felix 5 boots instead, that might be cool. The Villainous Wealth has been great. So yeah, look how much better of a deck that was with just Villainous Wealth in it. And that's how it usually goes, so it was beneficial to see that in real time, even if it was a bit of a painful um, match to sit through. Let's do. I think I have one more deck to share with you. Ah, here it is. Ren and Realmbreaker. Um, yeah, this one was just built around Roshin, Roaring Prophet. At the beginning of your turn, destroy the top X cards of your library. X is half the number of red and green gems on the board, rounded down. Then for each creature card destroyed this way, you gain 2 mana. I think the most I've ever gotten is like 8 mana, which is okay. At the end of your turn, drain all mana from your hand. This works without a prompt. It just does it for you. Um, which I wish you could choose not to do it, but that's just how it is. But deal Y damage to each non-token creature into your opponent's planeswalker. Y is the amount of mana drained this way. So this works great with Felix 5 boots because when you attack, you're going to be putting 3 creatures into your, well, if you're full of creatures on your side, you gain all the mana from those creatures copied with full mana, and then Roshin just throws it all out for you, and yeah, just does all that damage to you, and it's usually somewhere in like the 40s to 60s, but yeah, I'll share with you here how this goes. Um, it's just a really fun deck to set up and then play with, or set up in the game. I mean, as you're playing, it sets up pretty easily. Ren and Realmbreaker is just really good at getting a lot of mana, get a lot of conversion, I should say. So yeah, be careful when playing against a deck that you think might be an anti-conversion deck. I think I'll see more and more of those. Even though green really took a hit with GTA being taken out of, or being nerfed down so hard. But, I mean, overall, I'm very glad about that. But that also means we don't have to rely too much on anti-conversion. So I don't think you'll see a lot of decks that have that as a strategy. I likely will be, but it's going to be a good strategy for the people that do embrace it. See, I did 48 damage just from Roshin there. So what's cool is that you can just, if you don't need these cards in your hand right now, you just take them out, and you'll just create a new batch of them with or not Railway Brawler, with Felix, and then yeah, you get your mana bonuses up once you get to her third ability enough, and it's going to be easy to be casting most of your creatures anyway. Days Undoing your battle luck shows that you should have drawn deserts times 2, but you only got 1. Oh, good catch on that. I totally missed that, but that must be it. There's probably some bug with desert in that way. So, yeah, I'll look into that and see if okay, we're gonna do a little bit of bug testing here. Let me go back to that Teferi deck. See if it's because Days Undoing was a stolen one. If it's my own Days Undoing, is it gonna do the same thing? Okay, let's take out Felix. Sorry, buddy. Actually, no, let's not take out Felix. Let's do what I was gonna say. Take out Blade. Oops. Um, put in Days Undoing and see how that goes. Um, this one and maybe one more battle will be my last battle of the night. I am finally starting to get sleepy here, so. Okay, Days Undoing. Alright, perfect. Uh, this would have been even more perfecter if it draws into desert, right? Or what happens if I shuffle desert into my hand? Okay, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got 5 this time. Let's see, if I have desert on the battlefield, what happens? Okay, no. Okay, put Thelia down. Let's see if she can. Get rid of the shield red. Okay. Um, desert. Anything good? Is that my best? Probably. Oh, stole a shield red. Oh, fine. I'll get back to you. Damn it. I wanted that. Okay. Should I just go for a lock and load? I love what's going on here. Yeah, 4. Okay. Did I draw a desert? I forgot. Just check. Is that demolition field or what did I draw? Okay. What happened here? Withdrawn. Inferior withdrawn. Oh wait, was it? No, never mind. Sorry, that was lock and load, not Days and Doing. You can tell it's getting late, right? For me. I should probably retest this when I'm less tired and can actually like think about what I'm doing here. But this is working all right. Well, there's Days and Doing. I don't think I can cascade into a casting of it. Cascade? God, I am tired. Okay, I'm going to have to look into that more. Unless Chris, you want to do a better job of me of explaining that bug than I can at this moment. But weird catch. Um, yeah. Anyway, uh, God, I am so tired. I'm not speaking well anymore. Thank you everyone for hopping on and watching the stream here. I'm gonna go ahead and end it now, and yeah, see you in the next one. Actually, next thing I'm gonna do, I have to get my Soren neonate review out there. He's cool. He's not amazing to me. He's definitely got some strengths in what I consider weaknesses, but we'll get into that in my review. All right, take it easy, everyone. I'll see you next time.